Indonesian UFC fighter, Jeka Saragih will soon make his debut on the international stage at the UFC Vegas 82 celebration. Jeka Saragih will face a fighter from Brazil, Lucas Alexander, as his first test on the octagon stage. Both of them will fill the starting card for UFC Vegas 82, which will be held at UFC Apex, Las Vegas, United States, Sunday, the 19th of November 2023, Indonesian time. Alexander is also a new fighter who received a contract from the UFC. The fighter, nicknamed the Lion, only made his debut in October last year and has competed twice. As a result, Alexander scored 1 win via unanimous decision and 1 defeat via submission. Meanwhile, Jeka is not dazzled by potential opponents who are slightly more experienced. The 28-year-old athlete admitted that he was fully ready for his first fight in the most prestigious MMA organization in the world. "I'm sure I will be able to face him later," said Jeka Saragih to Compass.com, as quoted by Bolasport.com. "I see Lucas Alexander doing more in stand-up fighting. I believe in the team, in the coach, and continue to train. When it comes to stand-up fighting, I am confident, because my basics are in stand-up fighting," said the man from Simalungun, North Sumatra. Yes, Jeka, who is known for his deadly kicks, is very confident in dealing with his opponents in punches and kicks. In an interview with Sherdog, Alexander began his work in combat sports by practicing kickboxing as a teenager. Like most Brazilian fighters, Alexander then studied jiu-jitsu to understand grappling and wrestling techniques. Alexander is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, as reported by CageSidePress.com, although standing fighting is still his trademark. Of course, Alexander's experience in grappling remains an added value. It is not impossible. Jeka will be the first fighter to be slammed by Alexander in the UFC in order to maximize his advantage. Jeka himself showed his weakness in floor fighting when he lost by TKO to Anshul Jubli in the road to UFC final. Another thing to watch out for is how Alexander has advantages in posture and reach over Jeka. He has a height of 180 centimeters and a reach of 185 centimeters, while Jeka has a height of 172 centimeters and a reach of 175 centimeters. Fortunately, Jeka had increased his supplies. He is confident that he can escape the opponent's pressure if he forces him to play down low. "If I have to play down, I'm ready too. Ready not to go into the ground game, but to get out of the clutches and play shots again," said Jeka. "When we enter the ground, we have to get out quickly and return to stand-up fighting. We must be confident, because if we can bring him into our game, we can automatically dictate the game. We direct the opponent. On the other hand, if we get carried away by the opponent's game, we have to learn and avoid it," he explained.